Hey brochacherinos and brochacherinas, how's it going guys today? Welcome to another video. In today's video guys I want to talk about the second video of this type, which is UMRENG. UMRENG means UMRENG monthly routine of earning nice gold. So basically it's a videos that I will share. In the next video actually I will explain more about this, but it's type of videos I will share that I do on monthly basis, and I farm them regularly, restock regularly. Easy spots that are lucrative, really high lucrative, you know, I'm talking about 30,000 gold per hour or more. Some of them are 100,000, some of them are more, some of them are less, but we're gonna talk in the next couple of videos about that. Actually, the next video I will make an intro to this UMRENG series, but meanwhile in today's video I wanted to show you a spot that I find really easy to farm, really nice, and it's extremely lucrative on my server. Now I don't know how it will be for you, but on my server it's extremely easy, I mean extremely lucrative, and how can I say, like, time investment is worth. Anyway, the spot is located in Suramar, and you need fishing for this. You need to get Iron Groove Retreat. Guys, when I say you need fishing for this, don't get scared away. Oh my god, I don't have fishing, fuck this video. No. Guys, I have a guide that will explain you how you can get fishing in like 1 hour, 1 to 800. How you can get the fishing artifact, which is the fishing pole I'm using for fishing. As you can see, it gives some nice perks, especially when you grants a chance to fish entire school of high mountain salmon or Runescale Koi. It has a chance to give you blood. I just got where is my chat? I just got the blood of Sargeras basically like half a second ago or something, before I started recording. I was testing out stuff. So yeah, you can walk on water, you become a fish underwater, so you have no more issues swimming slow. So yeah, the fishing artifact is extremely nice investment. It takes like 2, 3, 5 hours. I don't know how much it takes, but it will increase your profits, especially when it comes to fishing, like double or maybe more. So it's really worth thing to have, right? That's the one thing. The second thing is after you have fishing, you come on this spot, and this is basically the area that I've been farming, right? So you can see it's from here to there. You can take a screenshot. You can download GetRMate. I don't know if I can share this like GetRMate nodes or something, but it doesn't matter. You know, this is where you farm it. It's really easy to spot. You just enable find fish. However, I think it might work with level 1 fishing, but I'm not sure. You know, you should test that stuff out and let me know if it works, so I have, you know, that information or something. But anyway guys, we're here now. What is happening next? You just basically fish. Yeah, I'm gonna like fish 1 or 2 pools just so I can show you how this works, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna give you some macros that are really useful for this spot, so you don't end up losing money instead of gaining money, right? And also, these Sleeping Murlocs that we're farming, that's one I fished before I started recording the video. The other I actually started recording the video, and I couldn't. I was fishing for 15 minutes in the video and I couldn't get one, you know. And then I fished for like 2 minutes and I got 2, right? So RNG, right? Anyway, this is the Sleeping Murloc. As you can see, this is unique. So if another one drops, you cannot pick it up. You cannot loot it, basically. So, you know, if it's not a fish, I mean, if it's a barrel like this, if you have the artifact, and if it's a barrel like this, there is no trouble. You know, you're gonna do something with it, with this Murlocs. I will tell you what you should do, and then you can, you know, fish it. But if you are fishing normally, when you release the bobbler and try to like summon a mount or something to drop this guy into a vendor, the bobbler is gone and you cannot really loot anymore that Murloc, and it's like 3,000, 4,000 gold lost right there. My server is kind of stupidly overpriced right now, but yeah, per hour you can farm like 12 of these. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think I didn't. So you can farm around 12 to 14 per hour if you have the fishing artifact. I think it's like half, maybe less if you don't have. So I highly suggest you guys to get it, because this is the math, right? So you invest like 3 hours into getting the fishing artifact. So I'm gonna put 3, maybe you need 1, I don't know. But you invest 3 hours into getting the fishing artifact. The benefits are this: in the next 3 hours that you're gonna farm here, instead of earning 15,000, you're gonna earn like 40,000 gold per hour, right? So you get 25,000 gold in the next 3 hours. In the next 3 hours, you're gonna get 75,000 gold and extra on top of that if you have the artifact, right? So the 3 hours that you spend it's already earning 75, and then, you know, the more you farm, the more worth it is. That you just need to think efficiently. When people are, you know, when I say, okay, you need to get fishing artifact, people are like, oh my fucking god, that artifact, it sounds so fucking hard, it's like probably like a quest line and long or something. Well, it's not, guys. It's really easy, it's really simple. I already, you know, I already processed that information for you, so you just need to apply it. Now, what you need to do with the Sleeping Murlocs, right? That's something that I need to show you as well. Before I tell you what you need to do with the Murloc, since it's unique and you have no way of looting another one while you have this in your bags, you're gonna use the vendor for that. But you see, this stuff's filling up your inventory a lot. Also, another thing that you must never have in your bags is gray item, and add-on that auto sells the gray items for you, right? Like I have scrap. Once, you know, I was fishing for like 20 minutes, I didn't saw a Sleeping Murloc for a real long time, and then I fished out gray boots, you know, I have like a chance of fishing out boots, right? So I fished out like 10 gray boots. Meanwhile, this is how you store. You see, I have a macro that destroyed everything that was, you see, every time I summon my mount, it's a macro. Every time I summon my mount, this macro runs and it destroys all the gray items for me. And then I have another macro that destroys all those ancient mana fishes that you're gonna get in this zone, because they're useless. You cannot vendor them, you cannot do anything. So basically, it's the best choice is to destroy them. So these two macros you're gonna find probably in the description if they fit there. But you know why I'm saying you need this, because as I was saying, you know, I vendor the Murloc, as I will do now. This is how you store the Murlocs. You basically vendor the Murloc, and then you go into the city. You have 10 slots, or actually 12 slots to store. This is what I fill in 1 hour, right? So I store 12 Murlocs. I go back into the city and just buy back those things. You know, buy back, post on auction house, buy back, post on auction house, or something like that. So that's how you need to do it. And also, it's annoying because you cannot really keep them all in the auction house and post them all at once. You need to go mailbox, auction house, or vendor, auction house, vendor, auction house. That's the annoying part of this, which is not really time consuming or anything, but it's kind of annoying. So that's the stuff. And also, if you have gray items, since add-on that auto sells gray items, what will happen is, look, this is what will happen, right? I'm gonna just demonstrate you. All right, there you go. Buyback. And now if you vendor, let's say I'm gonna vendor all this, right, this as well, look what happens. You know, the Murlocs is getting covered by this shit. So if you have like 12 items or something, like I did the other day, I had 6 Murlocs stored up, and I you know, farmed some boots on the stream, and I opened up the vendor, auto sell add-on, sold all the gray shit, and it covered like 5 Murlocs. There is no way you're gonna return them back. You know, this ticket is because I've been asking Game Master, hey, can you return the Murlocs? I intentionally like vendor all this stuff, and they said no. The buyback option is not meant to be stored items or something. So this is like a way around this uniqueness of the Murlocs, how to go around it. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go to the city now just so I can show you if I mean, I see some mails here. So I have like 1 Murloc sold from before, and probably like a couple more as well in the couple of days before. But we're gonna see now if I have sold something into the auction house. I've been selling this like a lot, you know, like I sell them like 5 in a day, then 3 in a day, then 1 in a day, then 10 in a day. You know, it's like a really random how often you're gonna sell them. But you know, if you have these Sleeping Murlocs and you have some other old stuff on the auction house, like 20, 30 different things, you get like 5k, 10k of each, and you get a lot of gold. You see 34,000 gold right now I have from Sleeping Murlocs, right? So what I can do is now I just go and farm like 10 or 15 or something in the next 1 hour, and you know, post them on auction house, and they will not maybe sell today, maybe they will not sell tomorrow, but when they sell, they will give me a nice amount of gold for that. So this is, you know, this is the series that I wanted to start, you know, UMRENG, which is, you know, as I explained, this abbreviation to with meaning. But I wanted to start this series to present you some spots that are not like meant to be farmed, like over farmed. You know, you don't go over here and farm like 50 Murlocs. You will never sell them, right? So you need to spend 50 months or something just posting one, and then mailbox one, mailbox. It takes some time, right? So it's kind of annoying. And also, you don't go and farm like 200 stacks of Saronite, right? Or Elementium ore or something. You go and farm like, I don't know, like 20 stacks. You sell them over the next 1 week or something. You go the next week, farm, you know, farm a bit more, restock or something. So this is how this spot works, you know. you cannot really make million gold overnight with this spot. This is just a monthly routine. That's why I'm saying, you know, UMRENG monthly routine of what was it? Of earning nice gold. So it's nice gold. You know, it's more than 30,000 gold per hour, and it's also, you know, it's easy because, you know, as soon as, I mean, as long as you have the sounds on, you hear the whoosh sound when the fishing bobbler moves, you just click there and you repeat the same process. Go and find next pool, find next pool. What I forgot to mention actually, it's as soon as you fish all these pools, like you go, you know, you start, let's say from here, you go here, you fish all these pools, you fish here, you fish there. As soon as you fish these pools, this here already, you know, respawns. So you have to like server hop or whatever. You can just go and run in circles and you constantly have fishes to fish. So that's why I like this spot. This is one of my favorite spots to farm. So yeah, if you have any comments, any questions at all, guys, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I'm always, you know, I always want to answer your stuff. And meanwhile, that's all for now. Like the video if you think it helps you or you think it deserves it. And meanwhile, you know, that was all from me, guys. Love you much, to homo. There you go, my Rofist. And until the next time, listen to your parents, be good boys. I've been UMRENG forever, bro, and see you in the next one. UMRENG off.